Okay, guys, thank you for watching the last video in this training session. Basically, we're going to talk about what is it that you are specifically doing. I want you guys to understand exactly what you guys are doing. We have two different strategies that we can implement depending on your schedule, depending on how you're working with us. You're either going to be you're going to be doing cold calling or emailing. Now, the difference between the two is the ones that are going to be doing the cold calls, they're going to have a lot more result because with using that strategy, you're reaching more people, and at the same time, you're getting a better review afterwards. Because either or, we're going to email them afterwards. So we have two different things that you could be doing. So, but if you are working a job and then you can't cold call because their business is already closing at that time, if they're not closed, go ahead and do it. I mean, you can do both. I mean, and then if you're coming after class or something like that, you can email always. You can always email, and that's really good for emailing as well. But essentially, here's what you're doing in the long run. One thing that I want you guys to understand: you are not selling anything. You're not selling anything at all. So don't go into doing this as if you're a salesman. Now, we call you a salesman, but at the end of the day, you're not selling a single thing. All you're doing is we're offering them some value. And one thing that we want to understand is exactly what we're implementing for them. So we're doing a 1-week free run. For a whole week, we're going to run their ad, and all our labor for putting that ad together is going to be for absolutely free. Okay, and after that, once we get the results, the closers are going to call these businesses and they're going to close them. But in the beginning, all you're doing is you're running one free ad for them. The only thing that they pay for is the ad spend. That's the only thing that the business owner is going to pay for. So typically, we're going to add about $20 per day for a week. So they're going to pay $140. These businesses have that money, so it's not going to be a hard thing for them to spend to be able to just see the results that they're able to get. And if you call them and they have something else running, explain, well, how are they doing? Well, basically, all you're doing is you are paying for some ads, but we're going to do the work for you for free. We're just going to show you what we can do, and we have our own different techniques than they do. So, and that's all you do. You can even close people that already have an ad agency working for them. Or they're doing some other ads that they're running. So it's just, there's so much to this. And in that week, we're typically gonna bring them from 50 to 100 leads. There's gonna be a lot more leads coming in, but the ones that they're actually gonna be able to work with, there's gonna be 50 to 100. Now, don't say this to them. Just say that this is like an average, that we can do. But just be specific on the idea that we are able to bring them leads in that 1 week. Now, let's say the business does, for some reason, decide that, hey, we don't want to do this. Well, then just say, hey, can I email you a video about your business specifically? Give me about 2 hours to make it or so, and we can email them a video specifically for their business about the thing that we can do for them. One thing that I want to stress on is that we can email them a video specifically for their business, how their business operates, works. Now, try not to do that as often. Those we're going to just do for the follow-ups, and you can put that into the follow-up section. Hey, we can follow up with an email video with this business, and they're very interested. If they're not interested even about that video, don't even write that in there. We don't want to do it, to put all the effort in, and the business doesn't really want to do anything about it. So just kind of put that into the video. If it's like a solid lead, we got to send them a video. They really want us. They want to see the video. They want some more information about us. Then we'll do that. That's the perfect scenario to do that. If you're emailing, same thing. You're running an ad for a week for them for free, and all they do is they pay for the ad spend. And you can follow the script for the email list, but even sometimes these work. Send these out on your downtime. On your downtime, send these out on your downtime. That's the most important thing that we can do, is send these always on our downtime. The only thing they pay for is the ad spend, and that we could provide a video for them that's afterwards. If they email you back, hey, we're not interested, hey, the same scenario as the first one. We don't want to keep just doing it for everybody, but write it into the memo section. Hey, this business is very interested. All they want is a video or some information about us. Okay, that's when we send the video. The one most most important thing that I want you to keep in your mind and you explain to the customer, all we want to do this for is just to see if we're even a right fit for each other. If our ads work for you, heck, let's keep going. If not, we just want to see that we're a right fit for the customer. What are your tasks to stay active with us? Because if you're not going to stay active with us, we're not going to be sending you any leads, and we're not going to work with you. But if you follow protocol, you follow and stay consistent with us, you report daily with us, then we're going to be able to keep you busy. You know, the most important thing that I want to stress on is you have to report daily. I need to know who's working. If you're not working, what are you doing every single day, so that I could help you out. I mean, sometimes our guys are busy. We want to make sure that we have available time for, and if you report with us, then we can work with you. One thing that I need to know is how many leads that you can handle. In the very beginning, you're not going to be going through Reference USA. You're not going to be going and doing the online. You're going to be getting them. All right, we want to give them to you because we've been doing the work and to learning what kind of businesses to even target. And once you get that list, you tell me exactly what you want for a week, then I can give it to you. Once you get good at this, then we'll teach you how to make your own lists, and that way you'll be able to perform even more tasks. One thing we don't want you to do is burn out. You know, you start calling, you start doing all the work, and then at the end of the day, you just get burned out. We don't want you to do that. We want this to be a relaxing but really high work environment pace, position. We want you to enjoy what it is that you're doing. And the better you get at it, the more you're going to enjoy it. You're going to enjoy the crap out of this once you have a whole residual built off of this. We understand that in the very beginning, all it is just building this into your life, building this into your schedule. The other thing is you have to stay consistent. You know, document every single lead. What's going on with the lead? Why? What did they say? You know, so you can adapt, become better on the next phone call or the next email, and just get better at this. Follow protocol, follow the scripts, and have a time schedule of when you're going to be doing what. If you stay consistent with that, then you're going to be closing a lot of contracts. But if you just do this at a different time and you're not organized with it, I mean, chances are you're not going to perform as well. So we want you to have high performance and do it with a strategy. If you do it strategically, then this is going to be easy. And the last thing that I want you to understand is make sure that you can do this. If it's not for you, if talking to people is not something that excites you, you shouldn't be in this kind of position. We want people to be in this position that are able to do the work, that are able to perform, and that are able to close deals, that will do this, and anytime they hear no, they'll continue to do it. They'll continue to overcome those barriers and continue to do it. All right, so what are the bonuses? The bonuses are actually very simple. You get 10% off of all of the sales that you do, and 7% monthly, contract specific. So off of a contract, you'd make 7%. And as long as you follow the fine print quota. So let's say that you build a residual of $5,000 to $10,000 a month. In order to continue and keep that residual, you have to provide a quota. Now, we're not going to mind if you take a whole month off, but if as long as you keep in contact with us, we'll help you keep that residual. So that's the most important thing. And there's management options available. You can reach management as long as you hit the quota of a management position. And then there's executive management positions, but those are different. We're going to talk about those later. Basically, what does residual mean? So what does residual mean? Residual means that you get paid monthly on all of the contracts that you closed previously. So if you close a contract this month, because they pay us monthly, you're going to be getting paid monthly as well. So, and that is all fine print quota. Like I was mentioning earlier, you get that residual as long as you stay with the company, as long as you provide, an effort, and as long as you just meet the requirements of our contract agreement, and that's it. And there's management residual based off of the management sales also that are done. Once you hit that management position, your percents, they start to go up. And we have more residual options coming, but we're going to be talking about those later.